In the next 5 minutes.
Right, we're just and we are bringing to you the semi-finals of the CSE Sports Carnival Cricket Men's. We'll catch you in just a few minutes with the toss.
So it's time for the toss in semi-final. Number 1 Hindustan Club taking on Calcutta Swimming Club.
A repeat of last year's final. Heads is the call by Monty. And heads it is. So they will bowl first. The Hindustan Club have been put into bat. So that's the news from the semi-final 1. CSC winning the toss and choosing to bowl.
Who have a bat first and put some big scores on that scoreboard. They believe that they're a batting side and are hoping to set up a pretty decent total, a healthy total to put up against this undefeated CSC side. We'll be bringing you all the action from semi-final 1 in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Right, there's the news coming from the center. CSC winning the toss and choosing to have a little bit of a bowl first. A little birdie told me that Hindustan Club wanted to have a go with the bat, so they'll be pretty happy with that decision. Hindustan Club believe that they have a solid batting side and would want to put up a pretty healthy total on the scoreboard for this undefeated CSC side to chase down. And some wonderful scenes coming there from the center, from our drone camera actually. We're upgrading today. And we can take a look at the entire squad of CSC. They're all charged up and ready to go. And what a lineup they have. And we'll be bringing you all the action in just a couple of minutes. Don't go anywhere. wonderful scenes coming from the center. That's the Hindustan Club squad taking their group pick, all ready to go. And what a lineup they have too. They're missing a couple of their key players, but they still have a bunch of talent. Team, there's Kashyap Tantia, Anand Tulsian, Deepak Bachawat, Harshil Patel, Jainal Damani, Kumar, Rachit Poddar, Sahil Sethi, Varun Shah and Alok Bachawat, and they'll be joined by Deepak, Kunal and Saran. So that's a pretty solid team. And CSC on the other hand, not a single weak link in that team. They've had bowling, batting and everything else. Always a pleasure to watch out. Samarjeet Ghosh, Vijay Singh, who is doing some sensational stuff with the ball. Yashovardhan Kanodia, Abhishek Chitlangia, Basant Gupta, Himanshu Binani, Mohit Beriwal and Mridul. Looks like we're just about to get started and Raghu is going to keep things up for CSC. Here we go for that one's in the air right off the bat. CSC is going to be cheering for every single delivery. On the other hand, I know that the Hindustan Club is looking to go after every ball. That's the only way to really get into this game, is to get into it from the get-go. So they'll be looking for those big shots down the ground, boundaries and sixes. In the air, calls for a catch, but that would have been a really tough one off the net, and just a couple. Definitely have 50 deliveries, so pretty decent start for them. Mitchell and Chen, both the men what a sensational move of CNC. It was for a big swing. That goes all the way out, but just single. Both teams have absolutely stacked lineups. Hindustan Club definitely dominating on the batting side, even though they are missing a couple of their players. Hindustan Club has Kashyap Tantyan, Antosyan, Deepak Bachawat, Harshil and Jainil, who are both out there at the center right now. Once more going big. Lands safely, lucky there for the batter. Kumar, Rachit, Sahil Sethi and Varun Shah. And facing them is this top-notch CSE side. They have been undefeated so far. The hosts in this edition, in this 2025 edition of the tournament. An absolutely sensational squad overall. They've been on it with the batting, bowling and absolutely stunning stuff in the field. Run-out catches. They're led by the very able captain Abhadar Jhunjhunwala, joined by Akshay Agarwal, Aryaman Chaudhary, Raghav Bagri, Raghu Damani, Samarjeet Ghosh, Vijendra Singh and Yashovardhan Kanoria. Vijendra, Yashovardhan have had some is taking charge. And go down the ground, coming off these side nets for a couple of runs and running the singles as well. So they've picked up threes in that first over and here again in this second over. So seems to be their strategy. Good running between the wickets as well. Everyone looking very sprightly and alert out there. It is a semi-final after all. Here is Vijendra Singh. He's bowled a sensational couple of innings in the last couple of matches and looking to replicate that today off to a pretty decent start. The ball was in the air over there but landing safely for Hindustan Club. That's going to be a wide. Harshil and Janal both cruising at over a dozen each. Solid start for Hindustan Club. Once more chooses to play it off the net and a quick run taken. CSC was all over that. They pounced on it looking for that run out. It has served them well. Last year's tournament they got a couple of valuable run outs in that final, which eventually clinched the title for them. So playing into their strengths is CSC. Goes big down the ground. There's a man under it. He can't get to it. That's Raghu with a good attempt. But that's our first 6 of the innings. And here we go, says Hindustan Club. The DJ just got us grooving with these beats. We've had a really good time here over the last week or so. The DJ keeping us entertained, and the cricket's certainly been highly entertaining, and I'm sure this contest too will live up to that. This was the final last year, by the way. Hindustan Club took on CSC. Opens the face of his bat and picks up another 3. So a good over there for Hindustan Club. That'll bring us to the end of the third. Hindustan Club now 42 for no loss.
After 3 overs, Hindustan Club are 42 on the board. Good start from them. CSC still looking for their first wicket.
My name is Raisa O'Brien, and I will be taking you through the rest of the semi-final and the final later on today. And joining me on the mic is my dear friend and fellow commentator Liam Bain. Enjoying the tournament so far, Liam?
Thanks, Raisa. Most definitely, and today is the all-important day we've been looking forward to. Semis and finals, and the repeat of last year's final to start us off. CSC winning the toss, but nothing's gone their way after that. That's a fantastic shot. And Harshil has been somebody who's impressed us throughout the tournament. The main man for Hindustan Club. And smashes Monty out of the park.
Once more tries to go for that big shot, but there's a man under it, and there's something going finally in favor of CSC as they pick up their first wicket. And commentators curse or not, I'm not sure, but Abadia with a safe pair of hands, and Hindustan Club 49 for 1 after 3.5. That one's going to be a tough pill for Hindustan Club to swallow, because Monty did a pulti. He used to play for Hindustan Club, and now he's playing for CSC, Liam. Have you done any pultis in your life?
Well, earlier, yes, but now just a member of CCFC. That's in the air. Tough catch for Vijender. Good attempt. Monty, a really important part of this CSC lineup, of course, the captain. And starting off with a wicket, really important wicket of Harshil, that too. A lot of the players tend to play for their home club, whoever's hosting. So Monty playing for CSC. End of the fourth is 53 for 1.
Varun, the new man in. By the way, Liam, I was relieved for a second when I asked about the pulties. I was hoping you weren't going to be talking about the pulties you're doing on your girlfriends and you were going to talk about the sports.
No, the only pulties I do are changing from one sport to the other. Cricket to football to now pickleball, which we both have a fascination towards. Speaking of which, there's Aryaman who likes to play racket sports. Abba throws that. That's pretty close. I think he could be gone. Could be wicket number 2 for CSC.
Yeah, CSC has been absolutely electric on the field, not just today, but it's been a strength of theirs in the last couple of games as well. And they were just talking about how it was a vital part of their win at the final. And I think he's well gone. Liam seems to be well out of his crease. Bat is not grounded, and that's the second one falling for Hindustan Club in quick succession. And 56 on the board and 2 wickets down.
Another wicket for CSC. Great fielding by Abadya.
Once more in the air and gone back to back. That was a sensational catch, and CSC looking much more in control of this game. Right, we're just getting things going here. The party on Friday night is getting started, Liam. The DJ has his beats and CSC have their catches. Kumar and Rachit, both new men, down at the center, need to steady the ship a little bit. Still quite a few overs to go. Just to go down the ground. And quick running. But look at this CSC side. They are looking like they had their cup of coffee in the morning and afternoon, Liam.
Electric stuff from CSC.
And Hindustan Club don't have a couple of key players. Saransh, who's been really good, hasn't come today. So now it's looking slightly bleak for them. 58 for 3 after what was a really good start.
Yeah, those overs, those couple of wickets really putting a dent in their flow of runs. Still two and a half overs or so to go. Tries to go for that big swing but doesn't make it, and once more I think the finger's gonna go up. But the umpire just wants to be sure. Yeah, but they're definitely leading this team from the front, Liam. A super sportsman on the pickleball field, on the tennis court. And let's take another look at that. I think the man is clean out. He's not even in the frame. The umpire seems to be making a dash for it instead. And there's confirmation from the center. The batter is out. So things crumbling very, very quickly for Hindustan Club here.
Great fielding from Abadia, just flicking the ball towards. Taking a lot of time, not just then turning and throwing it. Abadia is also a very good tennis player, and naturally that flows towards pickleball. Right now he's doing well with the tennis ball on the cricket field. 59 for 4 after 5. 4 quick wickets for CSC.
Yeah, one of the things I really like about this tournament, Liam, is each of the 7 overs has to be bowled by a different bowler. So it really exposes any weaknesses in your team and also allows the batters to have a little bit of fun and freedom. And there you go, straight down the ground, and sensational stuff to get us started in this 5th over. That is Sahil, I think. Yeah, in the warm-up and the practice, I saw them going for those big shots. It was looking a lot easier then than it is now. That's for sure. Once more, all the way, is it going? Yes, it is. Back-to-back 6s. Yeah, things are definitely getting started here. Right, this game is turning on its head very quickly, Liam. Oh, swing and a miss. And he sneaks in a quick single. Good running there from the non-striker. Yeah, super eventful over already. Super eventful match already, actually. Once more going down the ground. I think the man is going to get it this time, and it's Monty with a safe pair of hands, and another one bites the dust. Both captains really pulling their weight already in this game, and we have just flown through these 5.5 overs. It's another thing I really love about this format. It's a quick 7 overs in innings. Comes out of his crease to meet it. And off the net gets him a couple. There's Deepak joining Sahil down at the center. And we have a shower of balls. Oh, a bit of a bouncer. Yep, I thought as much. The umpire signals that a wide. And that's better from him. Calls for a catch. It would have been a tough one for Monty. That'll bring us to the end of the 6th. Just 1 over to go. Hindustan Club looking a lot more steady at 82 for 5. Captain Kula Badia. Oh, slower delivery, and the wicketkeeper could have got his hands around that. Good start to the over for Abadia. In the air and dispatched for just a single though. So looking like a pretty healthy total, to be honest, Liam. 84. I wouldn't be too disappointed with that, particularly because they lost those wickets in the middle.
Oh yes, for sure. They'd want at least one more boundary, I was going to say, but that's one more run out for CSC. Great work by Vijendra. Sahil. quite a few runouts for CSC. 6 wickets fallen. 3 balls to go. How many more can Hindustan club get? Sahil on strike. These last 3 balls could make it or break it for Hindustan club. At least one boundary gets them into the 90s. Abadia making sure the field is intact. Kind of a leg slip in place. Bowls a Yorker. Was that for the inside edge? Maybe it was. Sahil looking for that one big hit. Short ball, brilliantly bowled by Abadia. Wide given. That's close. Review has been taken by the looks of it. So it looks like we are going to the third umpire. So still waiting for the third umpire's decision. It was pretty high, that ball, now that we see the replay.
The difference to this game. CSC is definitely happy with that reversal of the decision. We're going to see whether it counts in the end.
Either way, it's a dot ball. An extra ball won't be bowled, so
Right, just ironing out the rules. Everyone seems to be a little charged up because it is a semi-final after all. Just one ball to go. Hindustan club now 84. So really good last over here from Abadia, only giving away 1 run in these 5 deliveries and picking up a wicket as well. He's really been mixing it up with his bowling and it's paid off. Last ball. Sahil to face Abadia.
and after all that, it is a 6 hit by Sahil. So after all that, it is a 6 hit by Sahil. 90 on the board by Hindustan club. 91 will take some chasing for CSC. 90 is a great total for Hindustan club in the semi-final. CSC need to get 91 if they want to make it to back-to-back finals. Either way, one of these teams will be playing back-to-back finals for sure.
Everybody start the game. Everybody please start the game. चलो भाई चलो चलो खत्म करो. It's your game. Let's go.
Time for the chase. As CSE starting off with a big swing, getting a couple off the net. 91 is what they need of 42. So that's a pretty commendable total put up by Hindustan Club. The winner of this match will be the first one qualified to this year's final. This was actually the final last year, Hindustan Club versus CSC, and by beat CSC in a league stage match last year, and in this tournament that was the last time CSC has ever been beaten. So they'll be hoping for a repeat of that right now. Vadya and Akshay opening things off for CSC.
A couple of good shots from Beku as he's fought, and without any sort of risks, already 8 in 3 from CSC's point of view. I think this is why they are so dominant here. They understand that you don't have to hit every ball for a boundary. You can still get 2s and 3s without doing or without going for the risks. That's a wide.
That ball actually just reminded me of another advantage CSC have, is they are very clinical in their bowling. You won't see these loose deliveries coming back to back, not giving away too many extras. And if you take a look at the stats of the other games, most of the other teams giving away quite a few extras, which has eventually been their downfall. So CSC very, very clinical, enjoying this format of the game. There's Avadia, he goes big, left-handed. Just get a single off that.
Anand Tulsian comes in, edged away. And that will be 15 on the board for CSC. Sweeps would have come out, although he loves to play straight. That'll probably
shot from Deku, 30 on the board with 1 ball to go.
That's a beautiful drawn shot. And how good does the swimming pool look? It's never looked better. One eye on all the action happening here yesterday and one eye on all the action by Patil Stadium. And as someone who grew up watching cricket, I've been watching the sport for over 20 years. Things have changed so much. I mean, there were no women watching the sport, let alone playing cricket. So to see all of that change, particularly in the last couple of years, and to see some really class acts in the form of Smriti. And that's gone. That's gone. We're going to go upstairs to check on that, but Hindustan Club look convinced, as do I. Of not just the players, but also the spectators at the stadium, and honestly the reaction of the whole country. I was far. Women's sport has come, and RCSE lose their first, and that's going to be a big wicket coming just in time for Hindustan Club, and excellent fielding there. They're going to end the it's 37 for 1 after 2.4. M. Rodriguez playing absolute, and what a passionate woman. She came out and spoke after the innings was over and talked about all her struggles with mental health and anxiety, particularly that she's been faced through the tournament. So just to see a sports person of the highest level be so vulnerable on a global. Going to be a wide. So Hindustan Club won't be too disappointed with this over. Pull back CSC just a little bit. It'll bring us to the end of the third. It is 43 for 1.
Really good over to get Hindustan Club back into the race.
It was really emotional. I think I posted on Instagram today as well that I've been pretty involved with women's cricket the last couple of years, especially as a broadcaster, doing the Bengal Women's T20 for 3 seasons now, and doing quite a few football matches as well. That shot is outside the park, just the one. Doing more than a few women's football matches too at the national level. So just seeing the way the sport, or rather sport in general, is growing amongst viewers, especially because women's sport has always been played but not given as much importance. I think yesterday was a pinnacle moment in women's sport in India. Otherwise, just a few weeks ago, speaking about the Women's World Cup, and my mom and I watch every game, especially the India games, and somebody said, "Oh, women's cricket, why are you watching that?" And I said, it's more refreshing, it's more dynamic as compared to the men's game, which has become slightly monotonous. And we see it. Oh, that's a beautiful shot by Monty. He gets the full Monty on that one. Hits it out of the park. 52 on the board now for CSC. And what has really impressed me, Rice, is the fact that the women's game has improved so much at the top level and now it's also coming into the club circuit where even you've played a bit for DI and the other clubs, and we will see the women's game in a few days' time, where teams are not only practicing with the tennis ball and playing these carnival tournaments, but are slowly moving towards the semi-deuce or the synthetic ball, and I think eventually we'll have a few cricket ball games as well in the community. So it's definitely growing leaps and bounds, not only at the national level or international level, but also in the Calcutta club community, and I'm so happy about that as well.
Yeah, absolutely, Liam. I think it's kind of like a trickle-down effect. You have these big moments on the national stage or the international stage, and you see all these young girls watching and being inspired. I grew up and I never had ever watched a woman, even commentators, women commentators were out of the question, let alone women players. So to see that changing, and the other thing I want to address, which is what you said, is the quality of the game. Yesterday's game was proper cricketing shots. It was nothing short of what the men's quality brings. So I think that has also contributed a lot to the general viewership, and I see the trend going very soon from men's cricket and women's cricket to just pure good cricket, which is exactly what we want to see. And I have a lot of hopes for the Indian women's cricket team in particular. And the end of the fourth, it's 61 for 1 for CSC.
Going well so far in this chase.
I surely agree with what you say, Raisa. And speaking of the fact that yesterday was just good cricket in general, it was the highest ODI chase in a World Cup in any format, rather any gender, I would say. But of course, ODI is the format. But whether it's men's or women's cricket, and 339, when we saw that on the board, something did tell me that we can chase it down, because we did play Australia in the bilateral series and do well against them. Chase down a few totals there, but it's surely great to see the trickle down effect.
And I also like to see the emotional aspect of the game that comes out really well. Absolutely demolished. 6 more, and CSC looking in full control of this game right now. It was always like women were too emotional in the negative sense, but yesterday we saw the power of emotion actually lending and contributing to the quality of the game. So I think that for the dynamic growth of the sport, definitely women's cricket is on the right path. That's a quick single taken, and they're cheering for every run as they make their way to this final, Liam.
And emotions are a big part of sport. Sports people or sportsmen especially might try to not show those emotions, but we are all very emotional. Speaking of which, that will be quite emotional for Monty. Full toss, hits it straight to long on's hands, and the second wicket falls for CSC. So all in all, it was a great day for Indian sport, for women's sport. And speaking of which, we have the women's cricket taking place in CSC from the 4th of November onwards during the main carnival. So the men's being played before that, and we've seen all the other carnivals as well in SATC, in BRC, in Hindustan Club. Women's cricket also really interesting. But only one disappointment about the women's game is that my co-commentator is still not taking the field, hopefully very soon. So there'll be a point where you don't only see me on the pitch, but you'll see her as well for DI. That's a wide. Very tough to bowl to Abadya, who's moved on to 25. Wants to hold, or rather carry his bat all the way through. $15 to win now for CSC. Should be pretty. And Anand has to go, unfortunately. That's the third wicket falling for CSC. Hindustan Club still in it, especially if they can take a few more wickets.
Right, I think CSC is going to take the easy route out with this. Decide against taking the run, probably wise, and that'll bring us to the end of the fifth. It's 80 for 3 for CSC, cruising their way to this total.
So Carnival Punjab Club on the toss, and they'll be bowling first.
All set for semi-final number 2 of this CSE Sports Carnival 2025. BRC is going to be taking on Calcutta Punjab Club, and it was Punjab Club that won the toss and chose to have a little bit of a bowl first. So they're getting what they want. Let's see if they can capitalize on that. Raghav Agarwal, Akshat Agarwal, Anuvrat Mohta, Ishan Jhunjhunwala, Kritin Jhunjhunwala, Pranav Poddar, Vedant and Vivek. The squad for BRC, and delicate hands from Anuvrat over there to get things started. And Punjab Club have a stacked side themselves. That's Rajat, Abhishek Kapoor, Ankur Sachdeva, Nikhil Chawla, Nick Star of course, Ricky Malik, another sensationally entertaining cricketer to watch, in the air. And 3 men going for it and none can get to it. Rohit Menda, Vansh Mehra, Vicky Uppal and Vikash Rathore, who you can see out there with the ball right now. That's the side for Punjab Club, and what a tournament it's been for Vikash Rathore. He has played some sensational innings in the last couple of matches. Anurag going big down the ground, and that's going to be the first boundary. That's the first boundary for BRC. Anuvrat's been pretty handy dandy with the bat himself actually, Liam. Once more, beautiful shot down the ground and picks up another 4. Sensational stuff here from him, looking in good form and a good start here for BRC. Regardless of which team wins, Liam, they're going to be under a bit of pressure going into that final with the undefeated CSC to face. I'd be pretty nervous even before I played this semi-final, to be honest. Anuvrat this time in the air, comes off the net. That's 3 more for him. We had a little bit of a chat with some of the players down there after the toss, Liam. Anything interesting to report back?
Yeah, they all pretty much agree to the fact that this is such a fun format. It's such a different format. It's not every day you play cricket in a pool, let's be honest. So everybody really enjoys it. And of course, you'll enjoy it a lot more if you make it to the final.
Speaking of, Liam, I really enjoy how CSC use this outdoor pool in the off-season, in the winter months. That one stays low, and he'll pick up another couple to close over. So a solid start. Right, it's superstar Nick Star into the action. I was having a chat with my dad a couple of days ago, and he was talking about how over 20-30 years ago CSC would actually have May Queen balls, fashion shows, quizzes and everything in between in this outdoor pool. So this pool has really been put to good use, and I think this is a really innovative and clever way of using it, and it's super fun because you have all of these runs coming off the walls, runs coming off the nets, and it's really fun and interesting. And it's also, oh, that goes big, but he'll just get the single off of it.
Yeah, plenty of activities take place in CSC, and it's the first time in a long time that we've actually come here day after day. Really homely vibe that you get in this club. Of course, we do usually come here when the pool is full, but now it's full of energy when it comes to the fours and the sixes and the catches and the runouts. And Calcutta Swimming Club is the oldest swimming club in Calcutta, which is quite an iconic feature. Flicked away nicely by Anuvrat, who's doing the majority of the scoring, has really understood this format. A lot of water polo also takes place in this pool. Popular sport here, of course. That's a wide from Nick Starr. He's not happy, but I think he'll have to accept that particular decision. A lot of youngsters coming in, watching the games. You've got a DJ playing. That's been given a no ball. PRC starting off beautifully. 28 of the first 9. And we've been here a few days, Raisa. Of course, CSC is the favorite, the home side, but which is the second team which has caught your eye?
It was actually Hindustan Club, and I thought they were going to give CSC a bit of a fight. I thought they were the best and most balanced side, but CSC coming up on top in that as well. CPC too have had some really good performances, putting up some big totals. Yeah, I've been here almost every day, and let me tell you, Liam, the vibes have been immaculate, and this Friday evening could not be more ideal. The weather is just right for a game of cricket. The club seems to be filling up, and there are kids watching, there are ladies, many of the families of the players are down as well, and it's going to be a fun evening for sure. That's going to be a wide, and look at that running, sensational stuff from BRC down at the center.
CPC and CSC have quite a rivalry, a healthy rivalry going on, especially the outdoor format. CSC do host the Interclub T20 and Interclub T10, and it's Punjab Club who face them in most of the finals. But Punjab Club have been losing out on those finals. They would love to win this semi-final and take them on once again. So if you ask me the question, I think CPC really good, but BRC in the indoor format, a solid side as well, as we've seen so far. Last ball of the second, that'll be just one, but 36 is really good in the opening 2. Good start.
CPC having a little bit of a regroup between overs, not the ideal start for them. Anuvrat looking very comfortable, already 24 of 9. So this over is going to be pretty crucial. Don't want to let the game get away from them before we've even gotten started. And it is Abhishek Kapoor who will take us through the third.
He steps in, and Abhishek Kapoor, the man with the golden arm, picks up an important wicket. Pranav Poddar has to go, and this could be the breakthrough that CPC were looking for. They had a bit of a huddle before this, just to regroup, and that has helped.
wicket for CPC.
With a name like Abhishek Kapoor, Liam, you sound like a cricketer, so you're halfway there. And Anuvrat can't get a hold of that as much as he had wanted to. I beg your pardon, Vedant, the new man in for BRC. Yeah, sometimes a little huddle just A can psych the opponents out, and B can enthuse your own team just a little bit, as well as break the momentum of the batting side. So a very, very effective little side out for them. In the air. One-handed catch, and that's sensational from Nick Starr, superstar.
And that's another wicket for CPC. 2 in 3 balls.
And this is definitely going to be a turning point in the game, Liam. And what a great start they were off to, and 2 wickets in 3 balls, and CPC are right back in it. It is 37 for 2 after 2.3. This format of the game is honestly so exciting that you really have so much to say every ball. Yesterday we had so many sixes, Liam. I literally had to tell them I was running out of adjectives. The guys gotta take it easy a little bit because they were sending every ball into the sky. So highly, highly entertaining. In just a couple of deliveries we've already had, we've had so much entertainment. DJ being a little over enthusiastic. Oh, and a rocket arm from Nick sends the ball to the striker's end. But good running from BRC once again. Yeah, everything seems to stick. He gets everything in the nick of time. We can keep going, can't we? You can take your pick of puns. I'll nick one off you. Right, last ball of the third. I was wrong, that'll be another one. And that's better. And that will be the end of the third. It is 42 for 2. And hi from the comm box over there, just enjoying ourselves a little Friday evening and the hospitality of the wonderful Calcutta Swimming Club. I know a lot of the other club members who love this tournament because it's a good chance to capitalize on the CSC masala chips, Liam. Starting off the over with a wide. This seems to be a recurring theme in this tournament. If I took a shot for every time an over or an inning started with a wide, I'd be a lot drunker than I am right now. Oh, here's Ricky Malik into the attack for BRC. Oh, and straight into the hands of the bowler. He couldn't keep a hold of it.
Ricky will be hoping his hands were a little sticky. And that one dropped. They could have taken, I wouldn't say those straightforward catches, but those caught and bowl chances. Raghav Agarwal, one of the most passionate cricketers I've come across, comes into bat, flicks it away and gets 3. So a lot of these cricketers, Raghav included, play the amateur cricket circle outside of these social club cricket circles. Great catch from Vansh, and that's the third wicket that falls for BRC in a bit of a spot of bother now. Full toss, this could be 2 and 2. Oh, what happened there from Vansh? He probably lost sight of the ball, a bright yellow ball in the black sky, but somehow Raisa claims that he's lost sight of it. Or maybe in the one of the lights. You don't have that added buffer of the water in the pool here. 4 overs gone, it's 54 for 3.
You're really active on the cricketing circuit in Calcutta as well, Liam. So I know you've played with a bunch of these guys. Anyone we need to watch out for? And anyone who you enjoy playing with, both?
I really enjoy playing with all of them. They're a great bunch of guys from BRC, CPC, CSC. Getting to know the Hindustan club guys as well. And of course the other clubs too. But as I said, Raghav play for his amateur club team this year. Well, last year I played for his club team, the Madura Fine Legs. And apart from that, play with and against a lot of these boys in the CCNFC T10, which is a popular tournament that my team hosts, my club hosts. So I think it's so interesting to have these carnivals where you play against each other, but it's also nice to have the CSC 50 ball, the CCFC T10, where you are all drafted into the same team. Good piece of fielding from Vansh. And let me tell you, we don't only come out and watch these games and commentate on these games and play these games, you also keep an eye out for who you can pick up in an auction for 20 points and 30 points and whatever the base price is. For example, Abhishek Kapoor, nobody knew him a couple of years ago in CCNFC, and he got picked up for 20 points and then got the highest wicket taker award. So that was a really good buy, but now everybody knows him, of course, and because he's such a good bowler. You yourself have commentated on a few of those games, so you must be getting pretty familiar as well with the players and their playing styles.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to go upstairs for that one, I think. And I think the man is out of his crease. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, Liam. I've been around commentating at the last couple of tournaments, and one of the things I really enjoy is seeing how the players play with each other on the team, and then you see them kind of switch into the other team, and he is gone. So, Bengal Rowing Club losing yet another wicket, and Punjab Club looking fueled up for the final. And speaking of auctions, Liam and I are both professional auctioneers. So if you're looking for an auctioneer for your next tournament, you know where to head. And yes, Liam, I've been commentating for a little bit now, and one of the things I like to see is how the guys switch up in this tournament. In the last tournament, they were competitors at this tournament, they're pals on the same team, so that's also a pretty interesting equation. It also means they know their strengths and weaknesses, very often playing against each other, so it really adds some dimension to the game.
Oh, most definitely. I think last season we were going for a game in the morning, especially Raghav and I, who's batting now, and we were speaking about strengths and weaknesses and what you like to face, what bowling you like to face, how you like to bowl, etc. And he was facing me for a game in the evening. So I kind of dug out a few secrets of his in terms of batting, and that is the beauty of it. Try to use that to my advantage, and it's good to see members of different clubs actually becoming friends with each other and going over to the other clubs. Earlier it was only this inter-club vibe, but now since you're teammates together, once you're a teammate, that bond is always there. And I think that is so special, because we do take it for granted, but in other cities you don't really have this club culture. And carnivals like this and tournaments in general really bring out that camaraderie. Bit of confusion as to where the ball is hit. 2 given by the umpire. He's convinced there by the CPC boys where the ball hit.
I know they're both teams making their case to the umpire, arguing their defense, and that was in the air for just a second. And a quick run taken. Yeah, there's also so much more opportunity to play so many more tournaments. You know, growing up we didn't have this many inter-club carnivals. There was just the one, and now almost every club is hosting their version. And like we were saying earlier, even ladies cricket is being hosted in these inter-club tournaments. Of course, the CSC Sports Carnival one is very, very special. Everyone looks forward to this one.
CSC Sports Carnival basically kickstarts the winter carnivals. So after this you've got the BRC one as well, and officially kicks off tomorrow.
This tournament kind of set the tone for the rest of the season. Do you think the teams have that back in their mind?
In terms of carnival cricket, yeah, for sure. In terms of the outdoor cricket scene, it's growing in numbers as well. You have quite a few inter-club cricket ball tournaments, where I said CPC and CSC are really good. CCFC also very good as well. That is brilliant fielding from Abhishek Kapoor. Good backing up by Rajat. But there's nothing like winning a tournament, whether it's a tennis ball or a cricket ball. Everybody really competitive. 6 overs gone. It's 81 for 4.
scoreboard. 90 was not enough in that first semi-final, Liam. Is it going to be enough in this one, you think?
I don't think so. I think they need to get at least 19 more, get to 100, just so there's a bit of that mental, I wouldn't say block, but maybe strain on the other side. Once you know you're chasing 100, it might play a bit of a different kind of mental game over your opponents.
Yeah, a bit of scoreboard pressure. But that's not what the Indian team were experiencing yesterday. No scoreboard pressure for them. 300 plus, was it 330? 339, so almost 340, and they were not calm, but they got the job done.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. And come on, boys, if the girls can chase down 330, 340, then I'm sure you can chase down 100 runs or 90 runs.
Liam, take a leaf out of Jem's book. Come on, guys. In the air. And really good running between the wickets. I think he's well in his ground. Oh no, I think they've got their man.
We will go upstairs. Third umpire needs to make this decision. Running between the wickets zone.
Really great running between the wickets, and CPC think they have their man. We're going to take a look upstairs. Direct throw, he would have been out for sure. But some great keeping there. That is Rathore behind the stumps. And it is Raghav who will have to depart.
Good connection by Vikas. Greetings from Raghav comes to an end.
Right, Raghav out for 29 of 13, so he did his job, and we just have a couple of deliveries left to go. BRC now 85 for 5.
So a couple of balls to go. That 100 is looking very far off now. So before we head into the innings break, guys, I have a big question for you. You can take your time and answer it after the innings break. You don't have to say your co-commentator's name when you answer the question, but you've been commentating on the circuit for quite a while. Who hits the biggest sixes? I'll give you a few minutes to think of that, and we can get Raisa's answer later. So make sure to stay tuned to the second innings, even though you might have just wanted to watch BRC bat or Raghav in general. Akshat smashes that away. Could be a run out. I think the bowler's hands hit the stumps. On the other side, there's a run out, and Akshat could have been run out on both ends. We'll have to check that one and tally the final score, but it's around 1992. 91-92, which is pretty much the same that CSC had to chase. So I think CPC will be pretty confident to chase this one down.
So on the second attempt, it could be curtains for Vikash. Great fielding. That's what happens when the bails don't fall off. Make sure to smash them.
But still plenty of batting to come for CPC. It's not over just yet. Just the one. Anuvrat proving to be one of the most valuable players in this tournament. Effective for sure. He's going to have to bowl that one again. And it is Ricky Malik who will have to do something down at the center. He's a solid batter, and that'll bring us to the end of the first over. Good one for BRC, 8 for 1. Pranav Poddar to bowl the second. Couldn't quite get going with the bat. Let's see if he has any luck today with the ball. Opens the face of the bat and a quick single. Oh no, we're going upstairs yet again. No way, the BRC fielding has been absolutely electric. And don't tell me we have yet another run out, and the DJ has Toba Toba playing, because Toba Toba is what CPC must be feeling right about now. And looks like he is well gone. A superb throw. And don't tell me it was Anuvrat with the throw again. And CPC looking in a bit of trouble now, Liam. Size is relatively, yeah. Right, 10 for 2. 82 needed of 35. That's looking like a tall order now. What? Yeah. But under pressure. That's what I said. So losing the all-important wicket of Ricky as well in a spot of bother now CPC, but it is Rajat and almost taken. That would have been rubbing salt into their wounds. BRC looking very charged up. They're ready to go all the way into the final. They have plenty of support in the crowd. Couple of young voices shouting, "Go BRC" over here. Maybe that's what's getting them going. I think a couple of their families and kids are out here to support. Oh, slow delivery. Excellent stuff here from Pranav. And that's going to be a no ball. Full toss and very high. Here's Rajat. He hit a massive couple of sixes. He's on my list for big hitters. He'll have to really make his innings count, playing it safe and deciding against the single. Probably wise after so many run-outs, feeling the pressure of taking that run. That comes off the net, I think. And once more, a good attempt at the stumps, but the batsmen make it home safely, and that'll bring us to the end of the second. I beg your pardon, there's still a ball to go. And that'll come off the wall. And at the end of 2, it is 20 for 2. But it was taken very seriously. I think there's chess also. Here is Akshat Agarwal in with the third, and look at this fielding, they're all over. Good covering there. Let's see if Rajat plays it smart or goes for those big shots. Excellent bowling. Way. Liam, I'll throw the question right back at you. Anyone you think has a couple of big hits in their back pocket?
Rajat and Abhishek Kapoor surely do, especially in this format. Losing Ricky and Vikash will really test the mettle. And Ricky and Rajat have to pull off Jemmy and Harmanpreet right now. That is out of the park for just one. And BRC fierce in the field. They really want to make this final. They have a good chance after early wicket. Swing and a miss. Great over from Akshat. 3 overs gone. It's 26 for 2. Straight into the hands of the fielder, and Abhishek Kapoor has got to go. A third wicket falls for CPC, and there a spot of bother. .64 to win in 23. Nick Starr walks in. Well, they need a star to shine bright. Oh, that's in the air. Safe shot in this format. 3 more to the total. 31 on the board now for CPC. Between these two batters, I think they just have to stay there till the fifth and a half over. Then go for the big hits.
And I've been watching a lot of this format over the last couple of days, and I think that's the previous one is my favorite kind of shot because it's really clever, it's really safe. You just play it either to the offside or leg side and make sure it hits the net and sneak in a single in the meantime, and that's 3 runs, 3 safe runs. So we've seen a lot of teams, including CSC, use that very wisely. Here's Nick again with a perfect demonstration of that. Not a perfect demonstration of taking the run though, and we're going to have to go upstairs once again. So runouts seem to be the choice of attack for BRC over here. It's worked for them so far. Oh, that's closer than the previous ones. Oh, and the ball falls out of the fielder's hands, so it'll be an interesting decision. Now watch that again. He dropped the ball. Alright, seems like the ball fell out of the fielder's hand, so that'll be not a run out. And here's a big shot from Rajat, but doesn't get contact with it and lands just short of the fielder. I know, it's my least favorite part of umpiring. I mean, commentating is umpiring, yeah. Yeah, everyone's like, I'm the guys, I don't decide, I just sit out, say the decision. All right, so breathing a sigh of relief after that over is CPC. It's 38 for 3. Right, CPC now need 54 and 18 balls, but don't count them out just yet. The men at the center have some firepower in them. By the way, if you want to catch all the stats and all the action, please do download the CSC Sports Carnival app from the Play Store and the App Store and catch all the action live on the CSC YouTube channel. Right, I know you're not a betting man, Liam, but if you had to place your bets on either of these sides, who do you think is going to join CSC in this final?
I think the way BRC is fielding and just the vibe on the pitch, I think it could be their game. But Nikhil and Rajat know that it's just a matter of a couple of boundaries and staying in the center and making a few good calls like that. They decided not to take that one, which is a good call. Just the one run. The required run rate is 18, so it's not going to be easy. You need the 2s, 3s plus the boundaries. You need everything to come together at once. Raghav goes for that catch. Could have been a fantastic catch, but turns out to be a stop. And Vansh hasn't come out to bat yet. He has been batting very well for CPC. That's just one. 40 on the board now for CPC. 52 to win in 15 is looking very tough. That's right. Maybe Vansh could have come earlier. These two big men trying to hit the big sixes. Just the two. Good fielding from Raghav. And Raghav's over is remaining, so it's not going to get any easier from a batting point of view. That's a wide. It'll have to be re-bowled. So after this, we've got the final coming up. Calcutta Swimming Club will take on one of these two sides. No called. And now they will go in for overthrows. No, they won't. Rajat did not look at Nixta.
Yeah, you can see what losing a couple of early wickets can do. The total wasn't so big, but just those 2 wickets falling very, very early on in the innings has totally turned the tables on CPC. Once more in the air for Rajat, and a little collision, but they keep the ball and the wicket of Rajat falls, and now it's looking very, very difficult for CPC to come back in this game. 45 for 4 after 5. Right on cue, Liam, is Raghav coming in with his over. So definitely not going to get any easier for CPC. Nixta going big and making the connection this time. That one goes all the way and a welcome 6. Maybe a little too late in the game.
Here comes Raghav through the crease for big 6. That's a good comeback from Raghav. 51 on the board.
Right, so 51 on the board for Punjab. He runs to win. That one's in the air, comes off the side. Net for Nikhil. 4 more for Nick Star. Out to Star here.
37 to win from 9 balls.
37 to win from 9 balls. Not impossible, and we have seen that earlier in the tournament. This man and trouble for CPC. CPC 5. Same combo, Raghav with the delivery and Anuvrad with the catch. These guys are looking well and truly in control of this game, and BRC cruising their way to this final. CPC 59 for 6 after 5.
Takes a hat trick. First hat trick of this edition.
See, a very, very chill innings for BRC, don't you think so, Liam?
Yeah, they've been really good in the field. And as I said, Raghav still had to come in and bowl their best bowler, taking a hat trick. And this is surely going to be the finals. And it's going to be Raghav versus Yasho, two best friends taking on each other. Raghav actually a CSC player as well, but now playing for BRC, which was the club he used to play for earlier on as well. So that is one which has already been brandished all over our friend groups. So the predictions are coming right. Everybody wanted this to be the final, BRC versus CSC, and it's just a couple of wickets away.
All the inside info and khabar, ladies and gentlemen. More to go, and that is back to back to back. And I think it's all over now for what a sensational catch in the air. And BRC ending things in a bit of style. Right, they're definitely going to go into the final with some momentum, Liam. Getting that CPC side all out. We'll catch minutes with the final. Bees. BRC taking on CSC.
कोई भी हाथ नहीं
Yeah, we got the energy reducer. Maximum booster. Can I get loose with cruiser? Say they won't get me like bruiser. Double shot of Henny Grey Booster. Blacked out whenever we group up. Paint the city red like a rooster. I'm on another level when I streamer. Business class to Bermuda. Big dog never been a barracuda. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it was never too much. Yeah, we got the energy reduced up. Yeah, we got the energy reduced up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it was never too much. Yeah, we got the energy reduced up. Maximum booster. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it was never too much. Yeah, we got the energy reduced up. Yeah, we got the energy reduced up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it was never too much. Yeah, we got the energy reduced up. Maximum booster.
the Centurion and the hat-trick hero. Both the captains.
Ready for the final.
So we're all set for the final. CSC and DRC will take on each other. Final team talks taking place. And get the music, please.
Swimming Club. This is the final between CSC and BRC for the CSC Sports Carnival Men's Cricket Tournament It's going to be an epic one. Don't go anywhere. All the action coming to you very, very soon. Men's cricket 20. And there is confirmation coming from the center. 1 ball, 1 wicket. CSC with the sensational start and 2 wickets coming off the first 3 deliveries. And we are already in a bit of trouble. 3 runs and 2 wickets down. And fought back hard. Even though Punjab they put up a 90 and defended that from Punjab club. Straight bat and excellent bowling. Shivanshu.
What a great start from CSC. 3 wickets in the first over. The second on 14 for 3.
Oh, a bit of an edge, but the keeper couldn't get his hands on that one. That would definitely be salt into their wounds in the air, and I think that's going to clear. So they'll be breathing a sigh of relief. That was close. And it is Yasho who will be taking us through this fourth over. Once more, that's in the air, and I think that's going to travel the distance, and they'll pick up another single. Just got to keep their wickets and keep the scoreboard ticking. Coming out to meet the ball, and just one more. I don't know what it is about the CSC team, Liam, whether it's the home turf or whether there's some other magic in the air, but they just seem to have an energy about them, and it's looking really difficult for any team to beat them, especially BRC in this final, looking shaky just from the get-go. So what do you think that special formula is? You can tell me after this over. Just one ball to go. Once more in the air. And that's a little bit more of that special magic, and the fourth wicket falls for BRC, and CSC looking very, very comfortable now. 31 for 4.
Another wicket for CSC. They are all over the BRC batting lineup.
Some of the CSC fielders already showing off their dance moves. They're having a really good time this Saturday night, this Friday night, Liam. They could not have asked for a better start.
That's another direct hit. That could be number 5 for CSC.
Absolutely electric in the field. That could be another run out.
Sublime fielding from CSC, especially Anand Arora, who hasn't been at the best of touch with the bat, but in the field just proving why he is always going to be in your starting lineup. Tapped away by Akshat, who joins his brother Raghav at the crease, his cousin. They need to stitch together a partnership. That's fierce bowling from the other Raghav, and that could be out, you know. Not out, decided by the umpire. Bounced on the ground by the looks of it. So Raghav bowling to Raghav. Flicked away. Anant almost gets that as well. He is on fire today, Anant Arora.
So two cousins down at the center. Liam, do you have any favorite sibling pairings in sport, or that you've played with? Oh, that would have been out if he had a direct hit at it. Really good stuff here from CSC in the field. Any favorite family duos? And a little bit confusion in the center, but he makes his way back to the crease, and that'll bring us to the end of the fifth. The BRC 36 for 5.
Sachin. Aryaman into the attack. Smashed away. This could be a chance. Oh, in fact, it's the power play over. So just the one fielder. And Monty not that quick anymore. No, there was a chicken kebab over there. He would have rushed to it a little quicker. Loves his food. And missing his eating partner, Yash Birla. I'm sure Birla will be watching. So Arya has a whole table behind him, cheering on, including his wife. So he won't want to get hit for a big 6 because it might disrupt the table.
Yeah, I don't think his baby boo will be very happy with that, but doing a pretty decent job so far. Would love to pick up a couple.
That's a great shot from Akshat. So a bit of a comeback here from BRC. Trying to get to at least 60. Won't be too much of a fight though, unless they get a few early wickets. Into the block hole, well fielded by Shivanshu. Was moving pretty quickly, considering he had a knee injury a few months ago. That's well played by Akshat, and that'll be 6.
Great batting from Akshat. 54 on the board. How many more can BRC get? This is for a battle. Anand bowling to Raghav. And
Raghav smashes Anand for a big 6. Clip it up, post it, whatever you can, Raghav. First ball 6 against one of your best friends. Always feels very sweet. Look at that smile on his face. And then short, and he goes down to the other end. Chance for run out. A really good partnership by the brothers. Up to 62, which is decent. You never know. 1 or 2 wickets in the early overs. 4 balls. They've got to try and hit all of them. Raghav and Anand, best friends. And he's already hit him for 1-6. Pulled away. And another 3 to the total.
Yeah, especially in a final, you don't need as many as in a league stage match to put a little bit of pressure on the team that's chasing. But I think they would love to get to 75 if they can. That's in the air. And gone. Anand gets Raghav. A bit of payback. And CSC bringing out the goods just as the crowd starts rolling in. They want to show off a little bit for their home side. And they're definitely doing so in fashion. BRC looking in very, very big trouble, or in deep waters, you can say. Once more, good shot, but it's going to be taken by Raghu, and that will be that. So just the one delivery to go. He's going to go after this one, I'm sure. Tries to go for the big shot and just a single. So that'll bring us to the end of BRC's inning. 68 on the board. 69, the magical number to win. All right, we are all set for the run chase in this final. And it will be Abadia and Akshay to get things off for CSC and start off with a boundary. You know, Liam, at the risk of sounding selfish, I was hoping that the final would be a little juicy. Or if he took that catch, it might have gotten a little juicy. But the CSE side is just looking so dominating in this format of the game. They really haven't been troubled by any team. And just showing pure class in this final as well. Oh, swing and a miss. And it's going to be given a wide. Or went over the head of the batter, that's why. Thanks, Liam.
Yeah, short balls are the way to go. Well, that was too short from Anuvrat. Beku looking to finish things off. He's basically been sent to swing at everything because you've got Monty to come next. You've got Shivanshu who didn't play the semi-final. So they've sent him to throw his bat at everything. Abadia might play a bit more calculated unless he gets a bad ball, of course. Abadia goes for a big one. Just one run though. And somebody like Abadia who is playing for CSC here, this is the home tournament, but in certain carnivals he doesn't play for them. So that is a big miss. So he'll really want to cash in on this home tournament.
Oh, and he gets his man Anuvrat on the money. And this is going to maybe start things off for BRC and turn the tide in their favor. And it is the first wicket falls and 8 for 1 after 0.5. You were just talking about Shivanshu, Liam, and he's here. So you didn't have to wait too long to see what he can bring to this chase. But what a performance it's been by Anuvrat. He got a couple of run-outs, took some catches, very, very solid with the bat and getting a wicket in this first over. So how instrumental has he been to this BRC side?
Absolutely. I think him along with Raghav have been the two best all-round players. And he could get another one. That would have been 2 in 2. Almost 2 in 2. And that's the end of the first over, an eventful one. Looks like he's hurt himself. But I think he'll be hurting more that he missed that catch. 11 for 1 after 1. It's all the ones. And speaking of Shivanshu, played a bit of cricket with him in the amateur circuit this year. Pulled off a pretty good run chase himself. Just like Jemmy yesterday, we were struggling in one final and kept getting 20s and 30s every game. And that final, when he's putting on his pads, I said, when are you going to score a big one? And he didn't say anything. He's very quiet, very sweet. And we all got out. I got out, I think, first ball. And I was going to play another game. And we were following it on Crick Heroes. And he scored 70 not out to win that final for us. So he is a big man for the occasion. And he's so sweet that he never even sent me a text saying, I've got my runs now. If it was me, I surely would have retaliated. But he is such a calm and composed player, as is Abadia. A chance for run out. That was risky. And again, Anuvrat almost producing the goods on the field. So Anant with some superb runouts from that particular position. It's a hot spot.
Well, silence speaks volumes, Liam, and Shivanshu seems to let the bat do his talking, so I don't think he needed to send that "I told you so" text to you. But I'm loving that everyone is already comparing run chases, iconic run chases, to the one we saw yesterday from Jemmy, and it was truly a gem. I'm sure we're going to see another good run chase here. Oh, swing and a miss from Abadia, and that's going to be given a wide by the umpire. We've only played 2 sports in this carnival so far, pickleball and cricket, and Abadia has found himself in the finals of both, and if they win today, this match, then he would have been a gold medal winner in both. BRC is still looking pretty sprightly in the field, considering it's a tall order for them. CSC need now 49 of 30, and that's in the air. Well stopped from going to the boundary. Good stuff here in the deep, and I think he's gone. BRC turn the tables on CSC, and look at them. They are all charged up and ready to take this final on head on. It's game on here. And now it's all twos, 22 for 2 after 2. .47 needed of 30, so still looking pretty comfortable, CSC. 47 needed of 30.
47 out of 30 balls. CSC are becoming champions of CSC Carnival Cricket 2025. BRC.
We are missing Sailesh today from the CSC side. Liam? Oh, and decides to not take the run, so probably smart to hold on. Oh, swing and a miss, and asking the umpire some questions, but I don't think there was an edge on there. And that's back-to-back dots for Akshat. Oh, that's in the air. I think it came off a bounce though. Excellent stuff here from Akshat. Just 2 given away in the first 4. And that one's dispatched by Abadia. Just the 1 run though. Monty will be looking to get in on the action. Oh, and that's really good stuff. What an over this has been for BRC. Oh, unfortunately an overthrow, and I think Anuvrat's hand seems to be hurting him a little bit after that miscatch. And it's 26 for 2 after 3.
So Raghav comes in to bowl the 4th over this time. Needed to bowl earlier in this innings, of course. If he can get out of this over without a boundary, I think there will be a lot of pressure on the batters. 42 to win of 23. Of course, a couple of shots and it can all change. That's in the slot, but Abadia goes sideways rather than straight. Raghav won't mind. And in comes Monty facing Raghav, two very good friends. Play for CSC, play for Madura, fine legs together. No, says Abadia, not going to take a risk. That's another dot ball.
That's in the air. And a bit of confusion, landed in front of the batter, and the bowling side is not very happy with it. Looking to the umpire, appealing for obstruction. And I think they might get away with this one because I have not really actually seen that ever. And it did look like the batter was not moving out of the way.
He's not bound to move out of the way. He can hold his ground. Yes, sir. It's fine. Not a problem. That's why Raghav says we'll go on with it. Straight to the fielder. This is super bowling from Raghav. Just the 2 runs of the over so far. I don't think they're going to take a risk unless it's a really bad ball.
What a great over from Raghav. Just 3 off it.
Just 3 coming off that over. It is 29 for 2 after 4. BRC still very much fighting on in this final, not letting go so easy. And I thought he should have let that one go, but decides to take a swing at it and he'll get just the one.
That was above the shoulder but not above the head. So that's why he just played it away for 1, which is not a bad idea actually. So what a great over that was from Raghav. 30 on the board now. Pressure is on. That's a good shot from Abadia. It's a great shot from Abadia. That's a 6 to release the pressure. I said he's very calm and composed in big matches, and he's showing us how.
Yeah, really chooses his moments, very patient, waits for the right ball, and it pays off for him. And that'll be a wide from Kritin. Yeah, BRC definitely can't afford that. Have been quite clinical in the field and with their bowling so far. 32 of 15 could go either way still. Big swing. And does that go all the way for a 4? Yes, it does. And Monty getting in on the action. CSC looking to go after Kritin in this over. Yep, and that goes all the way as well, and doing things in a little bit of fashion is CSC. CSC now all the way up. He's going to take a quick run, and well done at the center from these two. 50 up after 5 overs, 19 to win. Runs to get in 2 overs in which to do it. These two batters looking very, very set out there in the center. BRC not giving up just yet. Bit of a loopy delivery, and the umpire says wide. That's going to be a controversial decision. And calls for a catch, but there's no man there. Couldn't stop the boundary either, and smashes into the wall. I think he is a little bit injured, but he will be fine. Putting his body on the line, a very, very brave attempt in the deep over there.
So important runs for CSC. Raghav almost hurting himself there, thankfully not. 14 to win of 11 now. Rudimentary stuff for them. Yasho and Abadia digging deep and looking to take CSC into the final straight. That'll be another 3. Oh, in fact, it could be gone. I think he's just about made it though. So the throw wasn't close to the stumps, that was the problem. But Monty could be gone here. He's not extended his hand properly. Oh, that's going to be close. Can't tell from this angle. Can't tell. Umpire has to make a call. And I think he's just made it. Not out is the call from the umpire. Benefit of the doubt, of course, to the batter. 11 to win of 10 now. One hit could finish this off.
You know, BRC have been so good in this second innings. It just makes me think that if they had done a little bit more damage with the ball, that goes all the way for Abadia. And looking to get things done very, very quickly. Just 5 now needed of 9. Yeah, it just makes me think if they had about 15-20 more on the board, CSC would have been in a lot more trouble. Once more trying to do it in fashion, Avadia. I think they're going to do it with an over to go, Liam. Three needed of 8 and that'll be that. No, that'll just be the one. Just the one. Commentator getting ahead of herself. 2 now of 7.
And this will be a run out. A bit of a mix up there. So I think Monty thought it was going to be a no ball +1 after it hit the wall. But actually it wasn't called a no ball. So they got 1 off the wall, but he was run out. Speaking of the commentator getting ahead of herself, the players are doing the same as well.
Everyone's ready for Friday night, Liam. What can I say?
Monty's just thinking about that chicken kebab, I'm telling you. And Anant gets to hit the winning runs. This is poetic. Hasn't been the best with the bat, but was incredible in the field.
Looks like it's going to be Anand to hit the winning runs. Could be his highest score in the tournament.
And what a way to win it! CSC are your champions. Anant hits the winning runs. Congratulations, CSC, champions of the CSC Sports Carnival Cricket 2025. So that's all from us, Liam and Raisa. Thanks so much for joining us, but we'll be back in a few days because the women's cricket will be underway. So make sure to catch us for that on 4th of November. Thank you, good night and have a good weekend. And hopefully we'll see you around at CSC at some point.